incomplete
Right there
pass
on
on
YouTube,
first
just
down. That leads to a 2nd and
get
10.
YouTube shit and just shut off for no reason.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to float this one
Holy shit.
And that will be
Man, I gotta turn that monster on. Gotta turn that monster on, bro.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Cooper will come in motion right. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
How am I missing that?
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
Mid-zone KO, and he still caught that.
But not before they're inside the 25.
Fuck
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back to throw now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll get to the line here. Remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
My defense better than yours, bro.
It's in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
KO, bitch.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Should have had that first time.
Head scratcher there, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go play action here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And his pass is intercepted.
Bunch offset in. Ain't it, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bum. Spamming bunch offset. Like my 3-4 about to kill that shit. I could just get my 3-4 to do that in Regs. That'd be great. I was trying to use quarters against him, but he just kept changing his route. So I was like, fuck it. Send the blitz after his ass. Seems to work. Improvise your coverages a little bit so that you can cover the meta routes.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can buy for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. Jackson, first play, going to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 89 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Cooper will go in motion. Now a play fake here on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Charles already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 27 yards there, first down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. First carry for Josh Jacobs. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. right. They'll look to throw now on first down. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Ed Too Tall Jones. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
18, Pioneer. Go.
They go play action now. Jackson. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Cooper will come in motion right. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. First and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Jackson's going to keep it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Drop that. Fucking serious.
A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And running with power here. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And Cooper will go in motion. Now Jackson on second down. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On third down, Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Rocky started throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
79 Broncos, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw on second down, Culpepper. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. In motion left is Beckham. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Randy Moss, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Seven Pirates.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught. As they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion situation?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And the Raiders are going to have great field.
Come on, we just getting started. Bruh. He got mad because his little meta fucking player got picked off. But, hey, I'm seeing some new route combos that I can add. Probably chime in Regs. He's going to give me 15 bands like that. And this one, you know, I just throw that bitch deep to fucking Moss.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this is secured by the Patriots. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. And off to the races down the right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Inside give to Dickerson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. 3rd down and 13.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 range.
Now Brady. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. Dickerson trying the right side. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Eric Dickerson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots will jump on top of
I'm gonna have Tom Brady if you're not gonna fucking use him. I don't get it.
So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field when they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
He runs the same fucking plays over and over. No skill.
After the touchdown, here's Pat
Copy paste.
McAfee to kick.
No ingenuity.
This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Cooper, the man in motion right. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Completes it right side to Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Cooper will come in motion right. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, Culpepper. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. here in motion. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Rolling to his... And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Culpepper, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19. Regs,
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
ready.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a one-point game. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Dickerson on the handoff. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
It's a room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with the run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run now with Dickerson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The carry for Dickerson. He gets away from one. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's 3rd and a few inches. On 3rd down, they go to Dickerson. And they're going to lose some.
Get good, Baum.
Being knocked back to the 18. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Here's Brady. And it's caught. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Here's Eric Dickerson.
Fucking Baum.
It was a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are able to add on to that lead.
Good skill.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Fucking Baum.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years 2-point tries and see what the data tells us? Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
18 Pioneers.
Cooper, the man in motion right. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
60
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw again. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league. And you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Running it with Dickerson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Dickerson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Youngway Koo on for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Cooper will come in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, that is incomplete. That That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told him exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
A first throw for the backup, Jackson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The escapability and evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Cooper will go in motion. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. They swing that out away to Jacobs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left down with 3rd and 1.
Caught that one from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cooper, the man in motion right. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talavera, who found it. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through the points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And that is going to do it. for this third quarter of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down.
How you taking bad angle, bro? You got me excited.
Down the right sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Eric Dickerson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the map there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them.
No outsiders isn't fucking crashing when he's supposed to.
Up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one goes for 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Cooper will come in motion right. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Cooper will go in motion. To throw again is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. And this is caught by Cooper for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
Why do they not let me turn in?
And that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Pats will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, obviously, Charles,
And they fucking make me go to the fucking sideline.
Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out.
Madden
Look
for
where
you.
they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts.
That's what I
Point,
mean.
doesn't look like it's
Saw
going to matter
last take that.
much. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
12 at the 42-yard line.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. On 3rd down, Dickerson. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And got his man complete. He's to the 15. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So they'll line up for the onside kick. 18 seconds to go. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory.
So you're going to spam wing slot, RPO stretch the whole game, and now you're going to take knees? Wow.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And they take a knee. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here. So this will line up a victory for
So I got to use the solve last against that bullshit. Like, what's the point of having Tom Brady if you're not even fucking gonna throw it? Like, this, bro, these people got no life. Like, seriously. Spam, but I'm gonna be ready for that shit next time though. That Saul's gonna be covering that shit. You gotta improvise as much. Trying to figure out why my dude wasn't activated. Like, he's supposed to be like, double check. So you gotta make two 20-plus yard catches to get that. Okay. Good work with that. I might need to change his though. Which one do I want? I don't want stiff arm. He already has evasive. I'll just give him an ankle breaker, or we could just for his skill set. So you gotta get 2 catches. $20 yards. Game plan this shit.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Dolphins are going to recover. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense, forcing that incompletion?
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, it's Allen. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. Cook is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Cooper, the man in motion right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many.
Yes, sir.
Second down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Looking to throw on second down. Culpepper. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Cooper will come in motion right. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Jackson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2. To throw is Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Cooper go in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Same target, it's Jacobs again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson rolling to his right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
And that's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests.
Touchdown, Raiders! Josh Jacobs from 8 yards out. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Nnamdi Asomugha. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cooper the man in motion right. Jackson on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Jackson now. And now a loose football.
Man, come on now, Madden. It's a load of bullshit.
They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that one going to come up short. No throw.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover. But doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Cooper the man in motion left. Now Jackson on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Cooper will come in motion right. Now it's Jackson. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
18 Rebels, 18 Rebels.
In motion left, that's Cooper. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Moss. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 6 from the 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, go sweep.
Play action. It's Jackson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. 3rd and 12.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Brad.
Cooper will go in motion. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Jacobs diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Now they bring the tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown. James Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
On second down, Culpepper. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll send Moss in motion right. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper, 41 yards. And the Raiders are able to move back in front. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
No way. No way.
Offense going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Allen to throw once more. He throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
A final shot before half for Allen. Looking downfield for Kelsey.
Fowler. I'm use him as my safety for my dime. Get some use out of him.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon getting set.
Bruh. Bruh. They quitting on me. Oh, I leveled up on his ass. So I might actually start running this a little bit different. But now I know this play very deadly. This might be the money play, and then you can set them up for the other stuff.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Howell, first play, going to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Second down throw for Howell. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He's into space past the 25. Down the sideline it goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 56 yards. And the Seahawks need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game goes on.
Extra point up and thrown by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A short little throw taken in by Reed. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. offense. Long developing route there on the post corner, but it was worth the wait.
It certainly was. I love the way you described it because you do have to sell the post. Usually a couple of steps towards the middle of the field in order to get the defender to turn his hips. And then he breaks off towards the corner, and off he goes. Well executed.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Cooper, the man in motion right. And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Cooper will come in motion right. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for 2. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Now they send a man in motion right. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Boy, a little panic here early. First quarter onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. Throw outside, complete to Sharp. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
4th down, Howell. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Pete Carroll rolled the nice, but it didn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Cooper will go in motion. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice game.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Cooper, the man in motion right. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Cooper will come in motion right. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And Jackson throwing once more. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be batted down. They'll go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. First down, Hal to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Culpepper's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Jenkins. He stiff arms him. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! Randy Moss, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
18, five in. Check, smash, check, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Seahawks 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hester to return from his end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Howell. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. James has got it, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw, Howell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And once more, Hal back to the air. To Jefferson on the slant. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Howell trying to get his offense to hurry up and get set.
Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Buffalo 18. 10 through 11. 10 through 11.
On second down, here's Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The center receiver in motion to the right. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost a will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So this will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And Cooper will go in motion. Now it's Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even got the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Beckham goes in motion left. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. To throw again is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. That is caught. Cooper fast with the feet. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Cooper, the man in motion right. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Pat Surtain getting down from his corner spot to make that play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't have to force it in there because it'll be tipped up and picked off.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson rolling to his right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now they force him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. On 1st down, Howell. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Howell throwing on 1st down here. That'll be caught by James. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back and auto play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Another throw for Howell. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10, Howell. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll send Moss in motion right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here we go, first and goal. He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs from 8 yards out. And the Raiders have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25. Here's first down. Here's Howell. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Howell to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw down at the feet of his receiver. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dive, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up, and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
4th down, Howell, desperation time. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
That is called lockdown defense. You know your defense be locking down in mud, you know you on to something. Because mud got all kind of cheese. I'm actually liking this little scheme and mud shit. I might have to transition it to Regs a little bit. So I might have to change my receiver. Not sure. Oh shit, we're going to the playoffs.
with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Shifts by him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 41 yards there, the first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show
I got cheating to go.
I get this visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
They'll keep pounding here with Ledge. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Brady now on first down. And the Raiders have got him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he can't escape.
I can't save you, bitch.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. They'll send Moss in motion right. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, Culpepper. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven
offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Walking the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Brady now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Brady to throw on second down. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Brady to throw again. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
In motion, the tight end Reed. He'll come out throwing here on first down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively, and second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Gun now on third down. And that will be incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
In motion left is Beckham.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And just shutting him off there. Still on his feet. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving into more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw on second down. Culpepper. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's got room. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Amari Cooper, 67 yards. And the Raiders are once again back in front. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this one. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for two.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a give running left with Lynch. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And they'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Brady. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. Now we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's the punter McAfee to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. Fighting his way through contact, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown.
Stop playing man on me, dumbass.
Cordero Patterson.
72 yards. And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
At the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll give you points for standing in there and making the throw, but I got to take those points away if they throw the double coverage.
Yeah, you took the pop, you're right, but that's when maybe you just take the sack.
Yeah, I agree with you totally, and most quarterbacks don't want to eat the ball. They want to try and make a play down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's.
Bro, that's not a sack or a fumble. Are you serious?
Whenever you get an opportunity, you can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Flush to his right. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. On first down, Brady. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on second and long. Brady. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
That's caught inside the 20.
Bug.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 52 yards. And the Ravens Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And this is now a one-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, you have to change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to go up top again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. We'll see what they dial up on this next snap.
Got him in. It's Randy Moss. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for Cooper. That's complete.
Grab and go, not going to work, really.
Away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Brady. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now Brady. Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead. Sidney, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you always see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On 2nd down, Culpepper looking long for his tight end read. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Work in the middle of the field. Man complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead here this third quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Now a dump off here complete. Dances by him. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now. He's fortunate on that one. Not got another turnover on his ledger.
They'll look to throw again. And incomplete.
Man, come on with the bullshit.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy,
Stop just rewarding these people random ass KOs now.
being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. An inside run with Lynch. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Jackson again on the reception. They'll wind up up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Tell him people out.
Starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover.
KOs everywhere.
Result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Patterson going to bring this down to the end zone.
And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, we may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on the turnover.
Bullshit.
Continues. Here's another interception. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that side.
Let my
right now
fucking line just get
those halftime
pancaked.
adjustments
Come on now.
didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick-6.
Hey, that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's
What
tackled
are
into
you bailing
15.
people out? Way
This position,
fucking
trying
much
to
in
get
the
back
game.
into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll set up to throw.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now they go for it on 4th, but
Fucking everything's a goddamn KO. That shit's just too overpowered. Just giving man, like the man KOs is the bullshit. That's the shit they need to turn off. Hey, shit, wait a minute. There's too many man KOs. Line just couldn't protect long enough. Probably get me some sleep, fellas. I'll see y'all tomorrow.